as far as beverages go, I just have a simple little, like, half bottle of water here, but fries can be very drying to the palate, so I will probably have to dig and find another bottle in here somewhere, even though I cleaned my car out yesterday, so, you know. So, how have you guys been? I should have got a drink. Cheese curds are so simple, but they're so good. Like, this is an A&W cheese curd and fries and, like, gravy basket, but it's so simple, you know? Not ever complicated. I might have said this in the video before, I might not have. I like my fries a little soggy. So fries covered in grease are like, or not grease, but gravy are like amazing. Something that just made you really excited you shouldn't have. That means that at any given fucking moment they have a vat of gravy boiling in the kitchen. Because they have to, right? In case somebody orders this. Like, hello. Somebody's staring at me. Put your groceries in your car and get the fuck out of here, you old prick. These nuggets are big. Okay. I ordered a thing of cheese curds. I don't know if it was a small or if it was a medium or what my mom got, but they were not this big. This is the first time I've ever felt challenged by cheese before. First rule of doing a mukbang in your car, you have to not care if people are staring at you. It's in a little thingy, so I can take it out, but oh my god, it's gonna tip over, it's gonna spill. No, not my. I wish there was more gravy on it, I will say that. But look at that. There's someone literally staring out their fucking car window at me. I'm beyond done because it's not like I'm sitting here doing something illegal or like fucking somebody in the car making out. Like, I've been in situations where I sat in a car and made out. People stared less. I'm tempted to move you guys to, like, right by my steering wheel. I need to get a mount for this. In reality, that's what I need to do. Okay. This has got gravy on it, but look at that. That is a huge fucking cheese curd, right? Now, I know that Sheetz used to sell cheese curds, but I don't think so anymore. I normally face the opposite direction of what I'm facing right now, but I thought everybody stares at me when I do that. But right now, there are people literally sitting in these two big fucking trucks who, by the way, if you drive a truck like that, you're not better than anybody else, okay? If you drive a massive fucking truck, you're no better than anybody else. So stop judging everyone that's in a smaller vehicle. Stop acting like you own the fucking road. A&W food is a little pricey. Like this, I got $1 off and it was still three something. But $4 something, it would be worth the money because this is a pretty big thing. Like, the only thing that could make it better is like fresh mushrooms cut right before the gravy was put down. I love raw mushrooms. Like, some of you don't know that, but I do. They put it in like a paper basket thing, and then they put like wax paper down. I don't know why. This truck is like inching forward like it wants to watch me, but it wants to leave too. Oh, great. The second truck was sitting there talking to the people in the first truck that just left. Now the bitch is going in the store. I noticed. I'm waiting for someone to tell somebody that I'm sitting here eating. And someone come out and confront me. Because I'm going to be like, I have anxiety disorder. Are you making fun of me? Because I kind of do. I don't make fun of us. I don't necessarily have it that bad. But at the same time. Okay, I don't fake my anxiety. I'm going to tell you that right now. Do I have it as bad as some people? No. Some people can't even leave the house. And I feel for them. But what I'm doing is actually really hard to explain. And if I tell them, they may have a problem and say, oh, you can't do that here. Why don't you go home and do it? My father's at home. And he is the parent that if I turn on an electronic device and I'm sitting here talking to it while I'm eating, he will ask, who are you Skyping with? When the fool knows we don't have Wi-Fi at home. I know, pray for me. But it is so fucking windy out. I'm literally about to fucking turn around. I hate being stared at more than anything on the planet. But I also have to leave at 3 o'clock, so that's another reason that doing this in the parking lot is in my car. It's very convenient for me. This is so good. Yeah, it's sort of snowing. If you want a tip on how to make sure that food, like, if you're eating and you want to make sure that your food is filling you up instead of your drink, don't take as many drinks as you do, like sips of your drink. Because even if it's something like this, which is, no offense, fast food and garbage and really bad for me, you want food to fill you up instead of your drink because it'll hold you over more and it'll nourish your body a little more. I feel bad because you guys can't even actually see what I'm eating. The wind is on her fucking period today. I wonder. The struggle is I have this plugged in. I'm also about to turn my heater on because it's getting balls cold in here. All the gravy's in the bottom, but so are all the soggy fries then, so like. I'm trying to look over at that truck and see if there's anyone actually in it. But it sounds like shit is hitting my roof. Like, it sounds like fucking hail is hitting my roof. But it looks like snow. If someone comes over here to purchase, I'm gonna go, no. I'm homeless. The only home I have is my car. I use my birthday money, my Christmas money, to buy fast food for myself once in a while. So if you got a problem, eat my booty. Everyone's driving like a fucking psycho, by the way. That's what everyone does whenever it starts snowing or raining or even fucking sprinkling. Like anything small. Or even like small or big. And everyone forgets how to fucking drive, I swear to God. Okay, let me explain the texture of these cheese curds, okay? This is why they're perfect for this. They are nuggets of cheese. There's no, like, proper breading. I don't know if you guys know what a cheese curd is, but basically, there's no breading. So it's all cheese. I think it's Wisconsin cheddar or something like that, but it's good, whatever it is. And it's basically cheese that's been fried to the point where the outside is crispy cheese. The inside is like chewy, melty, like delicious fucking cheese. And they sell these curds separately, but they're smaller. But I'd still recommend getting them and like dipping them in some like warm marinara sauce. A&W, if you don't have warm marinara sauce on your menu for your fucking dipping options for these cheese curds you sell, you need to get it. I know marinara sauce is kind of an Italian thing, and A&W is like all American food. But like, we can share, can't we? For Super Bowl, I'm so pumped. We're getting a cake, we're getting pizza, we're watching my team play. I'm an Eagles fan, fuck the Steelers. Or, well, fuck the Steelers too, but like, fuck the Patriots more, you know? I'm sorry if you're a Patriots fan, but like, they deserve to lose. Well, they don't deserve to lose, they just deserve to not win once in a while. And get knocked down a peg, you know? I feel like I'm in the parking lot to choose for the employees, but at the same time, it's not, like, marked. Like, it's not, oh, don't park here unless you work here, kind of thing. There's no, like, sign that says that. And if they feel that way, maybe they should, I don't know, move. Like, tell me to move, or put a sign up. I don't know. Do you guys enjoy watching me eat? And, like, if you do, why? I'm not criticizing you, I appreciate your viewership. And even I watched some Trisha Paytas mukbangs. Does anyone else do what I do? Sometimes you're, like, really hungry for some really greasy, fattening food, so you, like, and you don't have the money for it. So you sit there and get your, like, sad bowl of fucking Campbell's soup that you've had in the fucking cupboard for, like, 4 years, and it's still good, because we all know Campbell's never fucking goes bad. You're sitting there eating that, and it's just as bad for you as whatever, like, Shane Dawson's eating, or whatever, like, Trisha Paytas is eating, because they're, like, my main fucking, like, conspirators on my diet bullshit. Shane does little mukbangs. He doesn't do what she does. So it's usually her I watch, or I watch one of his videos where he's making, like, a fucking Taco Bell milkshake, or a fucking, Reese's cake, or something. But you sit there, and you watch them eating something you can't afford, and that you're hungry for, and you're like, okay, that mentally, you know, satiated my craving for now. Or it does something to your brain to watch somebody eat something delicious, I think, because like it or not, these delicious foods that are really bad for most people, they're bad for everybody, fuck that. But it's like comfort food. So I think when you watch somebody else eat it, you're like, oh, they're getting comforted by this food. I'm turning on my car and turning on my heater. I'm sorry if that makes it so you can't hear me, but it's getting cold and it's like proper snowing now. the back of the bag it says some things never change. And as we see it, some things just shouldn't. Like the simple pleasures of all American eats and treats served with a smile. In 1919, our founder, Ray W. Allen, set out to serve good times at this tiny root beer stand in Lodi, it's L-O-D-I, California. I'm not going to read this whole thing, that's as far as I'm going to read, but it's like this big fucking, like, museum. But I wonder what made him pick A&W and what does A&W stand for. I know that A probably stands for Allen, right? Huh. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Not long thereafter, Allen and business partner Frank Wright, A&W, Allen and Wright, okay. But it's spelled like the Wright brothers, I think. Were the Wright brothers W-R-I-G-H-T? I gotta leave it 3, and it's 2:58. Well, I'll put it this way. I have to be at work by 4:30, and it takes me longer to get there than it should because, like, I watch the speed limits, which means I slow down when I need to, and I speed up when I need to, and but at the same time, I don't get in a hurry. I have a guardian angel. That does look like an apparition, like, get away from my food, ghost! That's just some, like, this truck that's been sitting here had people get out, go in the store, had somebody come out, put shit in the bag. They're still sitting there. The only reason they're still sitting there is because they're watching me eat. Too lazy to go home and fucking subscribe to my YouTube channel, bitch. Basically, you guys watching this on a video are in the front row, and they're in the fucking nosebleeds, like, basically. So go home and hit subscribe. You know, at some point, like this summer, I want to buy an entire watermelon and sit and eat an entire watermelon in one sitting. But there's always that risk that you, like, cut open a watermelon and it's like a gross watermelon, you know what I mean? Like spongy and like and I may have a person eating a watermelon beside me because I can sit there and clean out a whole watermelon. I used to be able to when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I loved watermelon just as much as I loved chocolate. Oh, here comes the bitch that went in the store. Maybe they'll finally leave. I'm leaving after I'm done with this. That is one thing I'll say that I don't necessarily enjoy about Trisha Paytas' ones, because she gets so much shit. And it's not that I expect anyone to sit there and eat all of what she buys. So they would, like, die of a coronary. Next video, I'm in the hospital, you know, like, that's what it would be. But, like, it would be better if she just bought, like, something, like, one thing, and sat there and ate it, and, like, finished it to completion. Because I feel like a lot of mukbangers don't, you know, eat what they get, they don't eat all of it. I'm gonna show you guys what I have left. Oh my god, you can't even see me from that. Why the fuck did I...